Welcome guys to my second video. Here's a battle against one of my closest friends, Phuong. He starts out with this annoying Ambipom, and I start out with my really defensive Arcanine. I get the Intimidator off and switch into Magnezone, knowing I can take that fake out pretty good. And he goes for a U-turn, and I go for a Thunder Wave here, because I need to switch out. And I get that Chansey. He likes using Underused here. I don't know what Chansey falls in though. Underused, I guess, since he likes Underused. I go to my Honky, which is my Crawdont, really bulky Crawdont, because I have Dragon Dance on it, so I can start sweeping with this guy. But he goes for Weezing, and I really can't do much to Weezing with Crunch or Waterfall, so I switch out to my Arcanine again. And it's a burn stall Arcanine, basically. He goes for a Thunderbolt, trying to get hit, but the Arcanine takes it pretty well. I go for Will-O-Wisp, and he goes for as well, and that's what I switched in Arcanine for, because I expected a Will-O-Wisp from Weezing, and so it wouldn't do anything to my Arcanine. So here starts the burn stall with my Arcanine. Do Flare Blitz and a couple Iron Heads. Most of my movesets are original. I don't like going on Smogon, mostly because it's just not creative. I like to be creative with my own Pokemon. Now, this Arcanine's kind of like a flinching Arcanine. I recently had a battle where I flinched a Blissey to death, which is pretty fun. This Arcanine's moveset is Morning Sun, Iron Head, Flare Blitz, and Will-O-Wisp. So as you can see, it took out that Weezing with relative ease. He goes back to his Ambipom, and I switch to my Magnezone, expecting a fake out, but he didn't. He went a U-turn. It's still not very effective. And that Ambipom is actually wearing a Silk Scarf, so its normal moves are better. And here he caught me with the Dugtrio. I was like, oh my god. So that was good play on him, and that Earthquake completely destroyed my Magnezone. And I was kind of pissed at that Dugtrio. So I used the Thunder Wave. I knew he would switch out, because there's nothing really he can take out my Togekiss with. And I got his Chansey. And I switched into Spiritomb, hoping for a Seismitoss or some other phase move. But he went to Toxic, which is okay, because I really don't like Toxic on my Spiritomb. And mostly I use this guy for pressure on Blissey's or any stall type of Pokemon. I get Confuse Hacks on him, and I went for a Pain Split. I don't really care how much damage I have on this Spiritomb, because its HP is pretty low and Chansey's HP is pretty high, so I knew that Pain Split would get a lot of damage on it. And he gets confused again, so that's pretty cool. I switched out to my Arcanine so I can start Iron Heading it to death with Flinch, but he gets Parahaxed again, and he's just not taking damage right now thanks to that Protect, and just gaining HP thanks to that Leftovers on him. So he switches out to his Dugtrio once more to catch me off guard, and his Iron Head didn't kill his Dugtrio, sadly. And I found out later that Dugtrio is banded, so I'm not sure if my Arcanine would have lived, because it's pretty bulky in defense and HP. And I switch into my Rhyperior. It's basically my revenge killer, because this guy can just take any hit. I switch it into Tyranitar Earthquakes. That's how badass it is. And I just eat this Dugtrio up with my own Earthquake. And as you can see, I still have quite a bit of HP. And I stay in with this Ambipom, knowing I can just rape it with Rhyperior, because it's just a beast. He goes for U-turn and switches out and to his Yanmega, and I use Roar because it's just fun to use. I switch out back to my Spiritomb, knowing he's gonna go for a fake out, because I don't want too much damage on that Rhyperior for free. So he U-turns, and I take some damage. Oh, actually no, he taunts. No, I play defensively with this Spiritomb, so I don't get my Confuse Ray on it, and I can't do much else because it's Shadow Sneak. I have Shadow Sneak on it. It won't do anything to it. So he U-turns, and I go for my Togekiss, and he goes for his Yanmega. I quickly go for a Thunder Wave. He went for a Hypnosis, but he missed. So basically his Yamega is screwed right now, and I air slash it, almost one hit KOs it. It doesn't matter how many speed boosts he gets, it won't be faster than my Togekiss thanks to paralyzed. I flinched him and I air slash again, and he's out. He goes for Skeptile. He has hidden power Ice, I believe, and I really don't care what hit it is. Or no, it was not very effective. I don't know what hidden power was. I paralyze it. I'm faster than it. He expected air slash, so I air slash him. He takes it on his Ambipom. I switch to my Spiritomb, expecting that fake out once more because I hate Ambipom fake outs. They're so annoying, and Taehoon just is perfect counter for that. He goes for a taunt, and I knew he was going to do that, so I switch out to my Rhyperior because he's just a beast once more. And I use, what was it? I think Earthquake. So it's not very effective, but either way, he takes quite a bit of damage because Earthquake on Rhyperior is pretty good because its attack stat is pretty high. And so it takes it out in 2 hits. And it goes for Ambipom. I switch out to my Spiritomb again, blocking that fake out because I hate it. And then I switch out to my Togekiss, I believe. No, to my Crawdont because of any other move. And I take that return pretty bad. I was expecting more defense on this guy, but he told me he had a Silk Scarf, so it really boosted up that return up. So it killed my Crawdont. I was hoping for a Dragon Dance sweep, but no, not here. Then I use return on my Rhyperior. It lives with 43 HP, and then I rape it back with Earthquake. So finally, no more Ambipom. All he has left is a Chansey. So I have to play smart here, or else he'll get me. I knew he'd go for a Seismic Toss, so I switched into his Spiritomb. And just stall it out with the pressure and all that. He has a Wish Chansey, which is pretty weird. I taunted on my own, so he can't softball or anything. And all he has is Seismic Toss, so it won't do anything to me. I Confuse Ray it. I start with my phasing stuff because I love phasing Pokemon. It's just fun seeing them trip on themselves. I switch out to my Togekiss, I believe. Or no, I don't. I actually get Pain Split here, which it did quite a bit of damage. It was pretty cool. I love Pain Split because it's like the only recovery / attack move it has. And I really hate that poison. So I switch out to my Togekiss, hoping to get confused, but he doesn't. He goes for a Seismic Toss. It does quite a bit of damage. I knew he would, so I roosted because I would have a... No, actually I used Thunder Wave, never mind. He gets snapped out of Confusion, and I live with 17 HP. I roost after this because I don't want to take any more damage. And he goes for Toxic. I have a Lumberry, so it just cures it. And here's where I had a genius idea to paralyze it, then taunt it so it won't recover, and then finally to finish it off with Rhyperior Earthquake. So that way it's only Seismic Tossing, but it's not like doing any other damage besides that. Went for Protect for extra leftovers, and as I said, I taunted here. I was going for the taunt, he blocked it with Protect. He went for Protect again, but it failed. So now I taunt him, hoping that I could get a free switch in, or actually just to wear him down, wear his power down. And I played safely, as I usually do. Went for Confuse Ray, hoping that on my switch I won't get hit by that Seismic Toss.